to the 14th of November, the National Farmers Federation participated in an agribusiness trade mission to Indonesia and Brunei. The NFF was the strategic partner with Austrade on this mission. So that meant we really had the role of a convener. There were people from rural research and development corporations, there were people from Australian universities, there were people from technology sector in agribusiness, there were people who were farmers themselves. All were really keen to explore the opportunities of partnerships right the way along the supply chain. One of the really critical things of having a trade mission that includes both the government and industry is the opportunity for you to look at how policy works in practice in terms of enabling future market access, future trading opportunities, future partnership opportunities. It wasn't just about us going to another country and exploring how much we can sell to them. It really was about how do we explore how our two countries can work together? Where are those opportunities for each of us to have a partnership into the longer term? And particularly when we think about it in the context of food security. So this is much more than just the provision of food. This is about looking at ways we can ensure regional security and stability, and that comes back to the importance of partnerships with some of our near neighbours. So during the trip, which was about 5 days, we spent 2 days in Indonesia, Jakarta. There was an opportunity to hear about the Indonesian government and Indonesian industries' priorities, their strategies, particularly around their child nutrition program for schools, their self-sufficiency strategy. But then we also had much smaller roundtables where we had the opportunity to ask questions and really explore the benefits of partnerships. The existing relationship with Indonesia is very strong. Australia's had an excellent trade relationship with Indonesia. We are close neighbours. They're an important partner for us in the region. Brunei I've never been to before. So Brunei was a bit of an education for me. Their absolute openness to partnership and wanting to do business with Australia. The fact that they regard Australia very highly and said that, consumers in Brunei have a very high level of trust in Australian goods and service. And the fact that they're actually saying now, we want you to come. How do we work with you? We are really, really keen on the entrepreneurial focus that you can bring to our country. So that was probably the biggest surprise for me, was the Brunei component of the trip. Then we had the opportunity to actually go and see a shrimp farm, and saw where they grow the shrimp and harvest them and really look at what they're doing along their whole supply chain. We actually saw an Australian piece of technology in action at that shrimp processing plant. This particular trip actually demonstrated the opportunity around exporter services in relation to research and development, technology, innovation, capacity building, education and training. And we do a lot of those things really well in Australia, particularly around agritech, innovation, R&D. We can actually partner with countries in Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia is on our doorstep, provides wonderful opportunities. Having a trade mission that includes both the government and industry, particularly when it's industry right the way along the supply chain, means that you get the opportunity to explore what does this mean in practice. We were meeting with delegates from both the government and from business. And so you were hearing what some of their challenges were. The NFF has the ability to bring together a whole range of different parties and make those connections, but then also think across what does this mean from a policy perspective and what does this mean from a practical perspective. The clear thinking around opportunities for partnerships that I can feed into government, be that Austrade, DFAT, DAF, or other government portfolios. For the agribusinesses, they've brought back a lens on seeing how this has worked in practice and have got tangible examples of what opportunities they see. Every single delegate made a direct connection in at least one of those countries. And for the NFF then to be able to articulate what this could mean for farmers on the ground here. This trade mission provided a great learning opportunity for how trade missions can be shaped in the future. Some of the learnings for me was being able to have the early preparation and the dialogue with delegates so that you can really get to hear what they are looking for before you actually get to the country itself. It was a great opportunity for me to be on this mission. I'm greatly appreciative of that. I've brought back a lot of learnings for the NFF, and I sincerely hope we can be involved in similar missions into the future.